right, good morning, everybody. So thankful that you're here. Turn off that music. Let's see here. Get me in frame. Good morning. It looks like we got 6 people in the chat currently. And let's see, we got Tiny Tim's in the house. Good morning, Tiny Tim. Glad that you're here. Rebecca Davis. Good morning, Rebecca. Sugar in the Attic Homestead. Yeah, it is your first time here. I don't remember seeing you before. If you'd let me know name or alias you'd like to go by, that'd be great. We have a bunch of other names on here that I've been writing down just to keep in my mind where people are from and what they'd like to be called. So if you have a name or alias that you'd like to go by, Sugar in the Attic, let me know. All right. Good morning, Monster Fish Gal. Glad that you're in here. If there's a name that you'd like to go by, I know I've seen you in lots of other live streams. I don't think I have you written down here yet. So let me know. I feel like I should. I still need to type all these out and alphabetize them. But priorities. Anyway, I don't want to get hung up on that. It's great to see people I see in other chats here, like Monster Fish Cow. Pure Pondering, I believe that's Kate. Good morning, Kate. It is going to be a great day. You know what, though? It's been rough for me. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my allergies have just been horrible. Yeah, happy St. Patty's Day. You know who was just talking about St. Patty's Day was this channel down here, uh, Pathways Homestead. So go check out their live stream that they just put up. And I understand, Gary, you were talking about um, not being able to be on our live stream for very long because you got chores to do. So you better get to that. Uh, and again, I'm sorry that you were going through all that yesterday. It sounded like a rough day. So I'll be praying for you, brother. But yeah, go check theirs out. They're talking about St. Patty's Day. But you know what? My allergies are horrible right now. Like my voice is not so great. I haven't been sleeping well. Um, I've got a whole box of tissues here next to me because uh, it's been bad. But I got coffee and I'm slowly waking up, and it's good to wake up with all of you. So uh, let's see. There's so many comments. This is great. We got 13 people in here now. Good morning, everybody. Um, yeah, we got Backlash in the house. Good morning, Backlash. I saw you in 2 other live streams this morning, while I was waking up, and, yeah, it's good to see you all over the place in other live streams. I hope your day at work is going well for you. Chuck, good morning. Time getting going this morning. Well, I'm glad you're here, Chuck. Even though it's hard to get going, you're here with me, and I appreciate that, my friend. Um Yeah, it's early right now. It's 6:09 a.m. over here in Arizona. We don't do the silly time change thing that the rest of the world seems to do. And so I didn't know when we'd go live this morning, but I figured, you know what, I can get on here early, and that's probably when most people would expect me to be on. So it's 6 a.m. You know what? I forgot something in the other room. Oh, no, I didn't. I still got it. Um, I gotta just get the feed open for this on my phone so we can we can do some moderation, get some moderators on there if we need to. But the idea for today is to connect and grow. So if you haven't already, type in AZ. Oh, I see. I got the mod father. He's working overtime getting people's channel links up there. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate that, my friend. Um, but yeah, if you want to save Jesse some work, although I think he likes doing it, you could just type in AZ and that's it. And Nightbot will drop your channel link so other people can connect to you and you can grow your channel. That's the point this morning. So uh, got the phone going so we can do some moderation. And I see Scott's in here. Scott's typing in AZ, so Nightbot drops his link. Go connect to Scott if you haven't already. Um, okay. You send me a Facebook friend request. There's no photo, so I'm careful, Rebecca Davis. Yeah, I got a request from an account that looked like it was my uncle's, but there was no photo either. And yeah, the FBI actually came to his house, so um, over Facebook stuff. So yeah, be careful out there, people, because it can it can be a scam or somebody trying to steal your identity or something like that. So we had our identity stolen the day we closed escrow on our first house. It was a bummer, but it all worked out. Uh, if you're pondering, I believe that's Kate. Says I still have to feed the dogs and the little one and myself get ready for the day to leave the house in an hour. Oh well, you better get going. Yeah, well, we all got priorities, so I understand when you guys can't stay. So thanks for being in here. Regardless, I know I was I was in a couple live streams this morning and just chatting with people. And I realized, you know what? If I'm gonna get on the live, I better get going. So yeah, get going, get to your stuff. No worries there. Hey, Glenn, I think that's Glenn. If it's Jessica, let me know. But yeah, Glenn's using the Nightbot command. All right, I'm gonna try to get through these. Hey, we got Barb in the house. Good morning, Barb. How are you? I hope everything's going well in Iowa. Um, hey, Backlash, thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, well, hopefully I can return the favor and put you up on my community tab. So, you know what? You know how to contact me if you want. Let me know what you like up on my community tab, and I'll throw you up there, brother. Uh, Sugar. All right, you got it, Sugar. If you want to let me know what part of the world you're in, if you're in the States, you could just name your state, or you could just name your region, or your time zone, or whatever you like. And that'd be fun. I am a geographer, so I make maps for my day job, and I enjoy geography. I enjoy learning where people are from. We got 19 people in here. We're only 13 minutes in. I'm not awake yet, so uh, all right, I'm trying to get through all these comments. Hey, I think this was Julie, right? Julia. All right, yeah, from Pathways. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you joined us, Julia. And if you want to let us know what part of the world you're from, that would be great. If not, that's no big deal. You don't have to. Julia. All right, Julia. So glad that you're in here this morning. I look forward to getting to know you. Uh, I'm not very organized with the names. I wish I was. Hey, yeah, Jesse. Good morning to you. All right. Hey, if I miss you and I pass your comment up, I'm really sorry. Um, hey, Steven. Good morning, Mr. Boots and Bounty. running your live for watch time, but chat sporadically as you're working. Yeah, I understand that. I know how it goes when you guys go live. I'm usually working too, and it's tough. A lot of times I gotta go and deal with work stuff or family stuff, and I know how it is. So I appreciate that. But sorry, my eyes are watering, and my allergies are worse this year than they ever have been. Uh, so I apologize for that. But yeah, you know what? I thought about at your it's too early. I can't even remember what your live stream was called yesterday. Mr. Boots Help Desk, was that what it was called yesterday? Um, anyway, uh, I was asking you some questions and you answered them all. I private messaged you and thanked you for it, and apologize for having to leave so soon. But you really got me thinking that we have a few old phones that we can connect to Wi-Fi. They don't have service, but we can connect them to Wi-Fi. So I'm trying some things to get our watch hours up with those phones based on your recommendations, Steven. So I appreciate that, my friend. Um, hey Jesse, if you type in weather in your town, Nightbot will drop the weather report for your area. But um, it will say no location provided if you just type in weather. Um, so yeah, you gotta put some town so it knows where to drop it. It's not gonna hack your phone or computer and figure out where you are are located. We got 20 people in the house this morning, and we've only been on for 17 minutes. That's awesome. Hey, Heather Lynn. Good morning, Heather. Glad that you're here. Uh, yeah, Julia. Eyes, nose, ears, throat, everything. It's horrible. I haven't been able to sleep because it's been so bad. Um, what does this say? Kate says, "Our providers have been having to give Kenalog shots thanks to all the ick and the AZ wind." Yeah, the spring wind in Arizona kicks up so much stuff, and I don't know what I'm allergic to, but it's bad. Hey, Rebecca Davis is using Nightbot to drop the weather report for her area. Um, Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, hit the like button if you guys wouldn't mind. It really does help out the channel. And there's 21 of you in here now. This is great. Um, live hopping instead of bar hopping. Yeah, I was hopping around on those lives this morning too. Backlash. Um, so let's see. The weather for Columbia, Missouri is sunny 52. A little bit of wind. Not too bad. Nice. Nice. Uh, There's Life with Blinda and Chuck's channel. Um, Great channel. I highly recommend going over there. I learned about biochar from Chuck just this past week, and I'd been wondering about it, but had kind of not really been that curious about it to go and look it up myself. But people had mentioned it in various YouTube videos I had watched, and there was old Chuck. He was burning some wood and told me what to do to extinguish the fire and what to mix in with it and what he does and their success. And I was up on his panel chatting with him and his wife Blinda, and it was great learning even more about how to use biochar. And sure enough, Blinda was saying that yeah, it's really been noticeable that biochar. So go check out Life with Blinda and Chuck, their channel. All right, I'm gonna keep moving through and see if there's Mr. Scott. Morning, Scott. I already saw that you came in, but I think I'm really far behind on the chat. I'm almost 10 minutes behind. So I gotta cruise through. Kate's talking about the bulbs that they got in the ground. Nice, they're already blooming. Oh man, I'm jealous up here in the Central Highlands, Quad City area, Prescott, Chino Valley, Prescott Valley, and Dewey. Things are still cold, but you know what? Our fruit trees are blooming, and so that's exciting. And just our apricot and our plum trees, but yeah, it's exciting. Spring's here, or at least it's coming. Hey, I missed Grayson Fires in the house. Good morning, Glenda. Um, all right, I'm just trying to cruise through here. There's Grayson Fire saying hello to Chuck and Glenn and Tiny Tim. Julia says, I don't have much on my channel. I'll be booted from YouTube. I forget my filters and I'm opinionated. Well, you know what, Julia? You're welcome here. Uh, so we appreciate you being in here. It is a PG show, folks. I don't ever need to mention that. People are really good about being kind. It seems so far, anyhow. But you know, we got lots of families that homeschool like we do, and their kids are on with them watching live streams. So I appreciate when you can keep it PG. Sometimes things slip, and I understand. But you know, I got great moderators on here as well. I think I got. Oh, I see Matt from Grafted Branches in here. We got Mr. Blue Collar too. Hey Tim, I'm gonna look down to see all these new chats coming up while I go through the old chats on the desktop. You know what? I'm realizing that this window is really small too. I'm just waking up, folks. Good to wake up with you. Um, Ottawa's weather up where Scott is rambling with the brums. Conditions are mostly cloudy. Temperature 39. Oh, it's warm. Shorts weather for you, Scott. What's a community tab? So if you go to anybody's channel, you can see that they have an about tab and they have a videos tab and a playlist tab, and you get a community tab after so many subscribers. And I think it's 500, 100. I don't remember. It, it's a few hundred, I think. Sorry about that. It's early in the morning. I'm thinking it's 500, but I could be wrong. Um, yeah, community tab is basically just where you can post up photos, or you can share other people's videos. You can share your own videos. You can you can write a message saying, "Hey, I'm sick today. Would you guys pray for me? I don't feel well. I can't go to work," or um, whatever. Right? Like Backlash. I'm gonna put something up there about Backlash because really become good friends with him lately, and I like him and his wife, Postal Water. They're great people, and they love growing other people's channels, and they're trying to grow their own too. So I wanna show the love to them. I miss playing with ArcView and GIS software. Well, you know what, Matt? uh, it's a double-edged sword, my friend. Yeah, there's now Arc Pro, and Arc Pro, I've got a lot to learn. This old dog, it's hard for me to learn new tricks. Um, Anthony, good morning, Anthony. Glad you're here. The RV capital, Elkhart, Indiana. Well, welcome. Glad you're here. Love to put all you folks on my community. Just need 54 family members in order to get the community tab. Everybody go subscribe to Lazy Days Ahead right now. I'm just going to sit here for a moment with this comment up. Tell Jesse get some more subscribers so that we can get that community tab for Jesse and Lisa over there at Lazy Days Ahead. They do so much for our community, and he is the mod father. He's in here moderating for me right now in ways that I probably am not even aware of. And I am so appreciative of Jesse for all the work that he does. He's got a great sense of humor and just really shows love to so many people in so many amazing ways. So please head over there. Real quick. And if Jesse hasn't dropped his own channel link, would one of you moderators who's in there drop his link for me? Because Yep, there we go. Scott did it. All right, so go click on that link that Scott Rambling with the Brums just put up. Is it Rambling with the Brooms, Rambling with the Brums, Scott? I hear people call you the both things. I think it's Rambling with the Brums, right? Anyway, um, yeah, Scott put it up there. Lori in Maryland. I knew it was in Maryland. Thank you, Lori. I'm so far behind um, on these on the chat. Yeah, Scott is having a heat wave up there, 39 degrees. It's a lot. Hey, Glenda, thank you so much for reminding people to smash the like button. Yeah, I really appreciate that. It's awesome. When you guys support us like that, it really helps. Um, yeah, go subscribe to Steven too. I already talked about Steven and his help desk. It really helps us out every time we learn something. So let's see. I'm gonna move right through here. I'm gonna deal with you folks. If you want me to put up your channel, just tell me by typing AZ in the chat. Well, you're not exactly Nightbot, Jesse, but yeah, pretty much. If you guys type AZ, Nightbot will drop your channel link, and then Jesse doesn't have to. There's Tim, Mr. Blue Collar. Morning, Tim. How's everything over there in Tennessee? Hope you're doing well. Um, yeah, it's 25 now. I think that's a record. I think 25 is the most we've ever had in here. So um, I'm amazed. This is great. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking around. Um, yeah, see, there's Matt Grafted Branch Homestead. Uh, so Matt, my eggs are supposed to arrive today, I think, maybe tomorrow. Yesterday, the USPS said it was supposed to come yesterday, and so we were actually out late last night with our Bible study community group, home group, and we weren't here at our house. And the mail never came yesterday. I don't know what happened. Even a regular mail didn't come. So when it figured that the day that we're hoping for our quail eggs to come, the mail doesn't even come. The incubator's all ready to go though, and it's holding the temperature and humidity real well. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, biochar. Uh, yeah, no, I need to start getting my own going. Maybe I should make a video and just plug Chuck's channel while I do it. So can we get that like count to 15? We're at 11 right now. Thank you in advance. Yeah, however many we've got right now, that's awesome. Thank you guys. We got Leanne in the house. Good morning, Leanne, Mennonite Farmhouse. Glad that you're here. That's great. We got so many great people in the chat. Man, what a great crew we have today. This is awesome. Um, they saying hello to one another. Scott, if you're after watching the best lazy people on YouTube, look no further than these folks. Lazy days ahead. Yeah, let's get them up there where they can get that community tab. Because I'll tell you what, there'll be so many people that they share out on their community tab. Yeah, Jesse and Lisa are awesome. All right, let's see here. Glenn says, I checked the grow room this morning, and to my surprise, we had about 80 plants pop up. Nice. Yeah, Danielle was so excited. She came to me yesterday and said, I've got a tomato that sprouted. She was so happy. Um, our pear trees usually bloom the first week of April. Huh. We don't have any pears. My parents have a fruitless pear, um, and it's got amazing blooms. It's about to pop. It's getting real close. Um, it's that time of year right now. Willoway Ranch. Good morning. You know what? I forget your name, but I know I wrote it down. I've seen it before on my list. So I think it's been a while since you've been in one of our live streams, right? Have I not written it down? Pretty sure I have. Hmm, I'm not seeing it. Well, Willoway Ranch, let me know if you got a first name or alias that you'd like to go by, and what part of the world you live in. And my apologies if I wrote it down already. Just one of the ways that I can connect and grow with all of you. I can have a name and uh, and know where you're located. Anthony says that tomato, cukes, peppers started 1 week ago, already 2 inches tall. Nice, awesome. I love thinking about all the food that everybody is growing um, themselves. Um, 192 seeds starts in the spare room. Tim, that's amazing. That's great. Can't wait to see those all in in their full size. I'll be just awesome. Um, all right, I need to get through these comments, get to the new ones. So thank you guys for bearing with me here. 500 for the community tab, says Steven. Thanks for that, Steven. Um, T-shirt and shorts up in Ottawa. Nice. All right. Yeah, I talked about that community tab a while back. Um, yeah, let's get Jesse over to 500. Get him up and over 500 today, folks. Let's do that. On the subbed anymore, I guess. Lazy by Am again. Yeah, so if you guys subscribe to somebody's channel in here, make sure that you go and watch a full video of theirs. It's longer than 3 minutes, and leave a comment that's significant, something that's maybe a couple sentences long, like a video. And I found out yesterday that you don't want to um, subscribe back to people right away. Give it a couple days or so, and then subscribe, because I guess YouTube's algorithm sees if you subscribe at the same time. That's not really what they're looking for. Um, excuse me a second here. Ah, sorry, everybody. My nose is doing its own thing today. Um, yeah, so go and if there's any channel links that are dropped in the chat, go and make sure that you're subscribed, because that's happened to me a lot before. Matt at Grafted Branch, I wasn't subbed anymore to somebody that I knew I had subscribed to, but then after I thought about it, yeah, I hadn't been seeing any of their videos pop up on my subscriptions list. So Glenda says, I used to think the community tab was 100 subscribers. Oh my, I admit I was wrong. I'm still learning YouTube. Yeah, me too. I learned a few valuable things yesterday. I learned that you can do a silent live stream. So like I could just, I could just do this, and then could mute myself, and you guys could just chat, and I could just leave it running for up to 10 hours, I guess. But apparently once you're monetized, that really hurts your channel if you do that. So but it does count for watch hours for those who um, who aren't monetized yet. I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong. If anybody knows differently and knows that that isn't good or won't work, um, or for some reason it's a bad idea. Allergies are horrible. Yep. Yeah, me too, Leanne. I'm already subscribed to Jesse and Lisa. Um, oh, nice, Anthony. Yeah, getting that 76 Malibu up and running, finding some parts, and you spent time with the Lord. That sounds awesome. Sounds like a good way to spend that time. Pure Pondering has 112 subscribers. Community tab is showing. I don't see any way to use it yet. Okay. Yep. Brooms. Okay, I got it, Scott. Um, all right. Yeah, Monster Fish Cow, you're an awesome mod too. On all those channels I come in to the live streams where Monster Fish Gal is a mod. Um, she's Lori. She's putting up my channel link and channel links for others, and I've been able to connect to a lot of people, especially in the fishing community lately, because of her. So great job. Hey Tim, I understand. Yep, go get that day started. Get it, man. See you soon. Um, Rambling with the brooms. I got it. Um, Checking stores today. They're out of the distilled water gallons used for medical issues. Search water today. So sugar. I was in the same place. We replaced a radiator in one of our vehicles, and I needed distilled water to mix with the concentrated ethylene glycol, um, the coolant antifreeze, and I couldn't find any in any of our stores here in town, and then I found it in one of them, and, we need it for our incubator too. We have real hard water here, so, um, yeah, I wish you all the best in finding that today. Uh, they have water distiller machines as well, and if you need it regularly, for all the people that have the CPAPs, I highly recommend you buy a water distiller. Um, you could also boil water and gather the steam somehow. But yeah, it's well known here in our town. There's a lot of retired people, a lot of people with CPAPs, and yeah, that water it was out of stock for quite a while. Oh, Matt, I hope that you have. I hope you found a good Bible study. Yeah, exciting times for sure. Baby quail chicks, yeah. We haven't had baby quail chicks before, so we're looking forward to that. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks for them to incubate, closer to 3, I guess, about 18 days. Um, oh, nice. You took the wife and the stewed baker to the root beer stand last night. That sounds awesome. A shout out from Freedom Homestead this morning. I had a hard time when she said my name. That's awesome, Leanne. Love it. I didn't get them, Matt. Nope, I didn't get those emails. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. You and I are missing the emails like ships in the night, man. I don't know. I'll look through the emails and see what I can find. Hey, thanks, Tiny Tim. I appreciate everybody who recommends to smash that like button because it really does help out. Um, Julia, yep, yeah, hit it any way you want. I watched your live with the avian expert. Yes. So Dr. Don, yeah, we had talked this week. He asked how it went, and I think last time I checked, we were around 155 views or something like that, which is amazing. It's a lot better than most lives that we put up. And there's some valuable information in there. If you guys were there, or if you only caught part of it, I now have the chapter timestamps in there, and I have a link to all the resources. Jesse was asking if I could put the map up on screen, and unfortunately, I cannot. I don't want to get into the reasons why, but I could not put that up there. And now you can go and you can peruse all the information yourself. Dr. Don had put together a um, really good kind of hyperlink hub. So if you click that link, you can go and you can see all the different topics we talked about and how to access the information regarding those different topics. So hope you guys go and check that out if you haven't already. It's um, it's very valuable information. Not only if you have chickens or any kind of birds, but if you don't, it's just helpful to know. I know a lot of people are prepper minded here, and some people just want to have enough food in their freezer to get them through till the next shortage hits. And that's kind of how we are. We tend to prep more on the food side of things than anything else. We're not very good at food preservation yet, but we're looking to um, get better at that. That's one of the things we're trying to learn from all of you, all of our family on YouTube. But chances are, if there's poultry um, grown in your state, which I think there's poultry grown in almost every state, you can find out through those resources uh, which um, which ones are affected, or if any are affected, or if you have the avian influenza in your state at all. But it's really killing off poultry a whole bunch. Waterfowl, not so much, but also just you probably want to have a little bit of a plan in case it comes, especially if you have a backyard flock or even pet birds, just to know kind of your own plan. And you may not do anything. You may decide, I'm just going to live life, and if this thing takes out all my birds, it takes out all my birds. If it takes out a few, it does. And you're not going to change anything you're doing. And that's fine, but I highly suggest that you at least get the information that's out there and see for yourself if it's worth doing anything differently. And for us, it just got us thinking and talking about, hey, if there is something that comes into our state or our county or our town, what would we do? Would we do anything differently? And Danielle and I have a plan. So we may discuss that and discuss some of the details that we're doing with the avian influenza on the horizon. But over here in Arizona, it's a little bit uh, less immediate geographically. Um, so yeah, that's that. Now I'm way behind on comments again. All right, I've been working the soil and distributing coffee grounds and pulverizing eggshells into it. That's great, Anthony. Do you have a compost pile? I I was emphatically encouraging everybody to start a compost pile a couple weeks ago, I think it was, and yeah, I think everybody should have a compost pile. Even if you live in a studio apartment, you should have some type of compost pile or 5-gallon bucket or something going. Uh, Matt said started biosecurity entry into all my poultry area thanks to your video. Nice, Matt. Yeah, that's awesome. I'd love to see what you've got going and just what it looks like. And it's just fun to see different people and where they're at mentally with, how they want to keep things secure or not, and everybody's got a different situation. So you really do have to take the information and you know develop your own kind of plan. Uh, Glenn says we'll be dropping a couple new videos this evening. We got our new. Oh, you got freeze dryer. Yes, nice. Gonna do an update on our grow room. Yeah, Danielle and I, a lot of the stores that we've been in um, have had the freeze dryers, and so it's definitely something that we've thought about. But like I said, we're not very good at food preservation yet. Um, Skipping through some of these comments. Well, Glenda says that's fantastic, Grafted Branch. Nick's lives really helped me with my chickens too. I think Indiana is doing better. Just got an update yesterday. Not out of the woods, but better. Good. All right. Um, I'm gonna try to cruise through. So 325. If you guys catch the live stream for Backlash, his wife's gonna dye his beard aqua blue. Attempt to hang mermaids from it for reaching 500. That's awesome. That'll be fun to watch, huh? Um, hey, we got Ann Dale in the house. Good morning, Ann Dale. And Dale is always so fun to watch. She just has such a great upbeat personality. I love it. Um, all right. Hey, visually impaired lathe woodworker. Let me know if there's a name or alias you'd like to go by and where you're located in the world, whether it's a state or part of the country or continent. Uh, it'd be good to know kind of where you're located. Hey, good morning, Arc Wildman Survival. I'm still trying to get through my coffee here, folks. Good morning. Hey, Arc Wildman, I'd like to know kind of what traps you'd recommend for catching, um, let's see, mice, then pack rat, and then let's see what's after that, squirrel, and then rabbits. Those things are plentiful here around our property, and I like to practice trapping all of them with more kind of natural, like deadfall traps or something like that. So let me know in a comment what you might recommend for that, because that'd be fun for me to practice my skills. Um, all right, sounds like some good videos coming from Gather Together Homestead. Looking forward to watching those. Um, I'm gonna keep moving through these comments. Um, y'all are talking mostly to one another, but um, hey, look, we're connecting and growing. Sugar just subscribed to Grafted Branch. That's awesome. Um, yeah, Matt, that's the Grafted Branch Homestead. That's the email address. I'm not gonna put it up on screen, but that's the one I sent it to. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna take that one down. I can't take it down. Oh, and I put it up accidentally. Well, sorry about that, Matt. That was not my intention. Um, anyway, yeah, I guess you're secure with getting people spamming you, but yeah, there are a lot of good people here in the chat. That's for sure. Um, is that right, Backlash? You've had 5 deaths of people with avian flu in eastern North Carolina. I didn't hear about that. That's horrible. What a bummer. Um, I guess I need to go back and look at those resources and see. Um, we have AI in our county. It was found in a snow goose. Health department posted a letter on Facebook. That's a bummer. Yeah, I mean it's spreading pretty fast with the waterfowl. They're coming up from the south to the north right now, right? So we got 4 compost piles of different kinds. So let me see. We got two. Yeah, we got 4 as well. We almost have 5, I guess. Well, let's see. We do have 5. We have a storage we have a storage trash can full of compost. That counts. It's not quite done yet. So I've got a lot of compost going on. Uh, yeah, same here, Matt at Grafter Branch. I need to put up more videos. We've got 6 baby chicks, and I need to put up this one that's what is it called? Fibro. Uh, I forget what it is. It's all black. It's crazy. It's amazing looking chick. It's got black in every fiber of its being. It's pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing these chicken breed progression videos. I started those when we were first starting out with chickens, and have a video when we first get them and they're a day or 2 old, and then I'll show them at like a week old, and then I'll show them at I don't know, a month old or something like that, a couple months old. Anyway, you get to see kind of how the chicken progresses for that breed, and what it looks like at the different stages is really important to us. About to sneeze. Hang on, folks. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on with my allergies. Uh, anyway, we got a bunch of chicken videos coming up. Um, I have the barrel tilt composter. Not really sure how to use it. Just fill it up and then flip it every once in a while, Anthony. That's all you do. You'll know if it's got too many browns or too many greens in it for the ratio because if you have too many greens in there, it will start getting real wet and kind of smelling a little bit. And if you got too many browns, it usually just gets dried out. But you gotta water it kinda like a plant. You wanna keep water on it. At least in Arizona, you do. In more humid areas, it might not matter so much. Chuck says, "What do the coffee grounds do for the soil? I have access to all the coffee grounds I need." Chuck, I recommend just composting them. If you got a little bit of coffee grounds, you can mix them into the soil, but you know what? Some plants don't like that, so I highly recommend composting them. They're one of the, best greens you can get. I know that they're brown, but they're actually technically green. If you just composted coffee grounds, you would have a stinky, wet, sticky kind of mess after a while. So you need to mix in browns like fallen deciduous leaves and stuff like that in with the coffee grounds. And we have a lot of coffee grounds that become compost in all the years that we've been doing composting. I bet they'd mix in good with biochar. In fact, um, all right. Uh, Yeah, it does add a little bit of acidity to the soil, but be careful with that. Some plants, it can be too much, so I highly recommend that you test your soil, but, and a pH meter is great, also a hygrometer's great, to measure the moisture in the soil. They sell those all over the place. They're usually like a two-pronged or like copper prongs with, like, a little readout. Sometimes they're digital, sometimes they're analog. Anyway, Joshua. Oh, Grayson Fires hubby. Nice. All right, visually impaired lathe and woodworker. Um, a friend and I were just talking about woodworking last night and like wood burning, uh, things like that. He showed me something that they had at um, Hobby Lobby, a stencil he made or he used to make a welcome sign. That was pretty cool. Um, he might be in here tonight or this morning. I don't know. Dub, if you're in here, say hello. Um, all right, Joshua. Well, good to meet you. Um, I love having Glenda in the chat. She's always very kind, very nice person to have in the chat. All right, I'm moving right along. There's some talk about azaleas in here, so go back and check those out if you haven't already. Um, let's see, did I miss something? Oh, Darren's here. Good morning, Darren. Yeah, we are. We're doing well. Well, besides my allergies are horrible. My eyes are super itchy. The back of my throat where it meets my nose is just all messed up. So, um, thanks, Matt. I appreciate the grace there, brother. Yeah, you don't get my emails anyway, do you? Um, you got too good of a filter, I guess, out there. Hey, Happy Hen Homestead's in the house. Good morning. Looks like you had to trim there, AZ. I just put several seedlings outside yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I hope they survive too. All right, I'm moving right through. All right, so this is Cindy. All right, Cindy. Yeah, I appreciate you being on here. I hope Gary has a better day today and doesn't have to put down animals like that. I could tell he was pretty torn up about it, even though it can be um, kind of just part of the regular, part of life on a homestead or farm. But when they stack up together, and then when you've got friends that have passed away too recently, uh, it can be a little bit too much all at once. Yeah, I'll be praying for Gary all day today for sure. And everybody, if you could remember to pray for Gary today, that'd be great. Um, just a hard day yesterday. Oh, you got allergies acting up today too, huh, Steven? Well, yeah, I know the feeling. Daz has hay fever only when he's live. I saw that. Uh, I saw that, Leanne. Alright, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the live chat, um, but y'all are just so great. Keep posting up all these comments. Let's see. Heather Lynn says, "I put coffee grounds in my compost, although it's only one reusable K-cup worth a day during the week." That doesn't matter. Just keep building that compost. It's great. Um, even a small amount of compost will really improve, your garden or even a potted plant. It's great. Um I know, right, Darren? It is. It's starting to feel like spring. I know it's starting to warm up and things are starting to flower over here in the mountains of Arizona. Um, YouTube has changed colors when others speak today. It's highlighted in black instead of red now for me. Interesting. I didn't know that, Andale. Yeah, I just noticed on the mobile app, um, when you like a video, it has this kind of confetti flashing thing, at least on the iOS. I don't know about everybody else. Has everybody seen that? If you haven't, go go click the like button on this video, and you might see that happen if you're on your mobile. Um, I make ink pens. I make my own acrylics. Use a lot of different things I put in my acrylics, including garden flowers. Pens come out awesome. Nice. Yeah, I've got a friend in our cycling ministry that um, turned a pen for me. He's part of the pen turners. I don't know. There's a association or something, I guess. He gave me a whole paper all about it and everything. But his name's Dirk, and great guy. He didn't ride with us yesterday, and I really missed him. So I hope he's able to make it next week. All right, sugar. Yeah, go get that distilled water. I sure hope you find some. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to have you return on the next one. Glad you're here. Um, all right, we got people praying for Gary. Awesome. Thank you. Um, I'm on my phone. I have accessibility features on, so I didn't know that, Antil. I don't need to mine turned on. I just like it, but I'll have to try it without it on. Yeah, it looks like there's new features. You know what? I don't even think I updated my app, and it started doing that confetti flashing thumbs up thing when I clicked the thumbs up on some videos. Anyway, yeah, you won't see much of Danielle Jesse. She doesn't like the cameras. She doesn't even like getting photos taken of her usually. She's just very shy and to herself, and I like that about her. Actually, that's one of the qualities I really like about her because I'm not that way, and we're an amazing team together. So you know, I I don't know what else to say about that. You won't see much of my wife Danielle on this channel. I know some people have asked if she's even real. She's definitely real, and you can hear her sometimes if you pay attention. We put up a video recently. I won't say which one, but she was making comments to me about, turn off the video or something like that. She was laughing um, in the background. She was right there with me, and she watches a lot of videos from all of you. And we watch YouTube instead of TV. We don't have cable, and we don't watch TV. We'll watch some old time shows every once in a while that are on PureFlix. Anybody else get PureFlix? Anyway, we really like that subscription. That's one of that is the only subscription that we have is to PureFlix, but we watch YouTube even more than that. And we love learning about all of the things that we would like to do, like raising sheep. We've talked about that in the past. And lately, though, we've, I've told Danielle I don't want to see the back end of some barn animal giving birth again tonight. I I'm done. Let's give that a rest for a while. Anyway, we have this kind of joke between us that yeah, watching animals give birth, it's fun and exciting, and I understand that it's great and things can go wrong, you can learn a lot, and Danielle really wants to learn a whole bunch, but for me, you know what? I want some variety. That's all I can say about that. Alright, Matt, yeah. I hope you have a good day today as well, and, I'll try to send you another email. Hang on, my face is giving me problems. Goodness, man, my allergies are bad. That's our last, frost date too, Leanne. So are you in zone 7B? Because that's ours. I know the USDA zones are more about the lowest temperature you get, um, for the year for the winter, but ours is 7B. Um, yeah, Danielle started her tomatoes, like I said, she got one that popped up, and she was so happy. Yeah, like button on the iPhone. Yeah, it's like a party, right? Cindy's saying thanks. Thanks for your prayers, everybody. Heather says we had trouble getting our compost hot before winter, hoping that it will as the spring weather returns. We actually got some leaves in it in the fall. Yeah, Heather, my advice is don't worry about it. Just keep it going. Um, the compost getting hot, we've had many struggles with that. So you're not alone, and it will still compost. It's just a slower process, and it always is slower in the winter for us. Um, the bigger the pile, the hotter it'll get in the middle, but you need to turn it too because the middle will cool off. And anyway, you want the outside to go inward, and you want the inside to stay hot. And in an ideal situation, you'd keep the hot, keep the center hot, and keep turning it in on the outside until everything is completely composted. But I'll tell you what, we often have compost that's not all the way done that we add to our garden, and it finishes off in the garden. And the worms and all the microbes and everything, they break it down, and it's kind of a mulchy compost, if that makes sense to you. But it works. It works great. So yeah, don't get discouraged. Yeah, you have no idea how Danielle keeps me grounded. Uh, she's God's greatest blessing that He's given me, aside from salvation, for sure. Um, yeah, you could boil snow for distilled water, for sure. Um, all right. I see vending machines were invented by magicians to make your money disappear. That's hilarious, Anthony. Uh, oh, you get Pure Flix too, huh, Cindy? Yeah, yeah, we like it. My son, he is such a cowboy at heart. He's watching he's binge watching The Rifleman right now. We only let him watch a little bit a day, but he found The Rifleman. I had told him about it. I said, this is probably one that you'll like. Absolutely loves The Rifleman. Um, yeah, your husband's like Danielle, huh? He said a whole sentence. Yeah, Danielle's the type that, in a group situation, you will rarely hear her talk when she first meets people. It's very rare for her to talk at all when she first meets people. And again, I like that about her. We make a good team. We're uh, we're we're good. We both grow each other, or help each other grow, I guess. Yep, I have to change my composting style. It needs more sun and smaller batches so it can turn around quicker. Yeah, it's all about experimenting, really, and every season's different, and the moisture content really matters. So I find that if you think about watering it like a plant, like water it once a week, it will do really well. But if that water freezes, it's not going to do well at all. So it's tough to find that balance of the size of the pile, where it's located, right? How much sun it gets every day, how much wind there is, how much moisture, how much you turn it. There's all kinds of variables, but just experiment and you'll get you'll get the feel of it, and you'll know. And a lot of times, to be honest, just leaving it alone isn't a bad thing. If you've ever looked underneath a pile of leaves that just are put there naturally, there's some really good stuff under those leaves, if they get thick enough, right? Anyway, I could talk about compost all day long. Oh, I love I love compost. Yeah, stinking allergies been making me, have to stop the cam and mute myself, and this isn't fun. Hopefully, I don't have anything hanging out on my face while I'm talking to you guys. I'm looking at my mustache, make sure I'm presentable. Uh, it's not very nice to, be talking about, having to look at the backside of a cow too often, and then, my face looks like something you don't wanna see just like that. Yeah, up in Massachusetts, you got the frost date in May as well. Yeah, okay. So confused on the zones. Thought it was 4A today. Melody, bagel egg, let's dig it. Northern PA says she's in 4B. Yeah, well, if you type in USDA zone, I think it will come up with a map, and that's how we do it. We just look at the map and figure out, oh, we're maybe 7A or 7B. We're kind of right on the border, but it looks like 7B. Zombie made it in. Good morning, Zombie Prepper. We got Cactus Andy Prepper in here. Good morning. I'm late starting my gardening, hopefully this weekend. A mischievous donkey. I'm worried about. Oh, I wish I had a mischievous donkey. That sounds like fun until it's not. But I'd love to have a donkey. I've I've told Daniel I need to have a donkey or a mule sometime in my life, and I've promised her that I will have a horse for her someday. So does that count? I guess a mule might count, right? It's half horse, half donkey. Gary loves a rifleman. Yeah, I think Gary and I are brothers somehow. I don't know. Gary and I have a lot in common. Um, Western Channel is all we watch, and we watch TV. Sounds similar. Gary used to be the quiet one, and I was the extrovert, but we seem to be switching roles a bit. Yeah, it's fun to change over time for sure. Um, Heather says we have to purchase soil to freshen our soil. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna lie and tell you that we've made all of our own compost and soil. We bring it in, um, and Danielle's not shy about it. If she finds a good deal on a bag of compost or good soil, she's bringing home like 6 bags in the back of the car. So um, we brought in a lot of soil actually, and it helps. It really does. So if you can afford it and if it makes sense, do it. Absolutely. Just make sure it's a good source. We found that some even bagged mixes can be a bunch of junk. So um, beware. Um, and Dale, today is the anniversary of your first date with your husband. 45 years ago today. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us, and Dale. That is so special. Congratulations. That is amazing. Um, I love surrounding myself with people who have um, been with their spouse for a long time. I've got plenty of people around me who have been divorced and even multiple times too, and I love them just as much. But got a friend named Rick, and he always talks about his wife like he just started dating her, and it is so refreshing to hear his love for his wife, and he'll just interrupt people mid sentences. Oh, my Bonnie, she's the best thing since sliced bread, and I can't wait to get back to her. Can we get going so I can get back to my wife? And, I absolutely adore that attitude. So, anyway, happy anniversary day of your first date with your husband, Aunt Dale. That's special. I honestly find my garden does just as well or better waiting until last of April to first of May. You know, that's a good point, zombie prepper. When you um, try different things. So last year we tried getting plants in the ground. I want to say it was mid April, and that was a month before our last frost date. And our our last frost date is in the middle of May, and we put some row covers over some stuff, and we thought this could surely be a waste of time and a waste of seeds and a waste of starts and everything. And lo and behold, it worked. And I think it worked that year, but it's not going to work every year. And it's good to have those experiences knowing, hey, it's doing just as well or better if I wait. So um, that's good. Good point for sure. Rifleman is great. Always has a moral to the story as well as the Munsters and Leave It to Beaver. Yeah, the boys will watch the Munsters and Leave It to Beaver as well for sure. Josh says, I also make ink pens with stickers in them, like praise, love, faith pictures. The only thing it has to be around stamp size, not that small, but the other size. Okay, that's really cool. We're in 6B. Can't put things out until well into May. Yep. Brothers and sisters in the church. Yep. 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 Hey, there's Thomas. Good morning, Thomas. Thomas just got some of our home roasted coffee. How is it, Thomas? Have you tried it? Like to know if you like it or not. I tend to like uh, different varieties a lot more than others. So hope you like um, that Brazil that we roasted for you. Um, Coast of Maine or Fox Farm products. Yep, we use Fox Farm for sure. I think that their fertilizer that comes in the red bag was really good for us last year. I'll have to double check with Danielle about that. I think it was Fox Farms red bag of fertilizer, if you know what that is. Coastal Water, I missed you. Good morning, Coastal Water. I'm sorry I missed you there. Thanks to Steven for saying hello to you. And G Mama Grows. Good morning, G Mama Grows. And sorry if I missed anybody else. According to the link that Jesse just put up, thank you, Jesse, the mod father. You're in 7A. Yep. I was gonna say it sounds like you're in probably 7A or 7B, something like that. You're so welcome, and Dale. Yeah, I love you being in here and your positivity. It's so great. All right, I'm moving right through comments, so I am sorry if you're new in the chat and I missed you. I got to the bottom comments. Wow. Coastal Water says, "Pray for my grace for people being tested today." Ah, I know the feeling. It was last Thursday or Friday. I had the same thing going on in Coastal Water, for real. So I will be praying for you, and yeah, that you'll be able to give that grace to people. They don't deserve it, right? Skeleton didn't go to the dance because he had nobody to go with. Hey, I got one for you. Uh, where do they manufacture mediocre things? Where do they manufacture mediocre things? right, I put the answer to it in the chat. uh, I was trading dad jokes with uh, Cindy and Gary over at Pathways Homestead this morning, and yeah, it was great. Well, you ain't wrong, Leanne. You ain't wrong there. That's hilarious. Well, you know, we'll invite anybody who wants to uh, anybody who wants to come up. Zombie, and Dale, Leanne, uh, Cindy, Jesse, y'all are welcome to come up if you want. Put the link there to the StreamYard. Jesse's all in. Well, Jesse, if you want to come up on panel, my friend, you can tell all the dad jokes you want over here. Cindy, it's not well advertised, I'll tell you that much, but we do home roast some coffee. We don't often have very many varieties, but dude, Jesse just dropped a joke. Oh, I'm dying. Um, uh, I think Leanne's answer was even better. Um, yeah, so you can order coffee from us. It's not the least expensive coffee in the world, and it's not the most expensive. We try to get it to people. We try to ship it for a reasonable price. So yeah, Thomas had mentioned that he'd like to try some of our coffee, so we shipped some over to him, and hopefully it's the satisfactory coffee. Hopefully it's at least mediocre. But we like our home roasted coffee. We really enjoy it ourselves. But we only have a few varieties at a time because we can't store all of the different varieties of the world at our place. We actually get 60 pounds at a time, so storing 60 pounds is a lot, and we love to have more variety. Uh, like I said earlier, I love variety, but um, we can only have so much. I think we just found some Honduras, so we will probably be roasting Brazil and Honduras. If anybody would like to purchase some home roasted coffee, we'd love to ship it out to you. Um, oh, here we go. Why is why is baseball like muffin? They both rely on the batter. All right, Cindy. Yeah, go ahead, email us, and I'll let you know what it would cost to ship it over your way for a pound or 2 pounds or half a pound or whatever you'd like. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't return? A stick. Well, what's brown and sticky? Same answer, a stick. uh, no, Anthony, I don't send people our old coffee grounds. Yeah, what's up, Zombie
What do you
Primitive?
say? How you doing?
Good. How are you, my friend?
Oh, doing good. Just trying to get a little work done.
Yeah. Do you do taxidermy?
I actually, this is a buddy of mine's house that I'm at working. Back here, he's got a man cave back behind his building. This is all his. He does his own. How about that?
Oh, wow.
He got some good ones.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, my 12-year-old, he wants to get into taxidermy.
But he started doing his own because it got to where, anybody reputable around here, it would, like I've got one that's at a taxidermist that's been there for a year and 6 months. Or no, I mean, a year and 4 months. So he started doing his own.
Yeah, it's expensive getting a deer done up right. That's real expensive.
Yeah. But yeah. But no, I've always thought about trying to get into it myself, but I got too many other things that keep me busy.
I
And I
hear
don't
you
kill enough
there.
big deer. I don't kill enough big deer to do it. I kill a few, but like, this guy he goes everywhere. He goes all over,
Yeah, he's
different
got a lot of
states in the
nice bucks
country.
on the wall.
Oh yeah, that's just some of them. But yeah. But no, man, sun's shining. Golly, cannot wait. I hope old man winter's gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch, but yeah, it's feeling pretty nice
Yeah,
over here, uh,
yeah.
and I'll take whatever I can get.
It's about 65 here right now, 66, something like that. It's not bad. It's not bad for 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is now.
Yeah, you know what? Your image just cleared up a lot better over there where you're standing now.
Oh, did it? There you go.
Yep.
I metal roof building. I come out, stand out here, get a better signal. But anyhow, I thought I'd jump up and say hello and hi, hello everybody in chat. It's hard to always say hi to everyone that's in there, but I've got seed started. I actually was going to ask you, when do you do your seed starting?
So we've done them real early before, and we've done them later. The problem is that we try to start them in the garage, and I started this year in December, and that was too early. It was too cold out there for them. It got down to, when we were getting down to teens and 20s here, it was getting down below 40 in the garage, just below 40. And those seed starts can't handle that. I was hoping I'd get some big tomato plants and all kinds of stuff. But, like I was saying earlier, if you don't experiment, you never know, So
Yeah.
we tried that out. But yeah, right about now is about the time when we usually would start them is, early to mid March is probably the earliest that we get going.
Yeah, because I just now started mine here in the last week, so I didn't know if I was behind a lot of people. Of course, I don't know if I'm zone 6B maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. When's your last frost date?
I hadn't even checked it. I think the last frost date it's at the end of this month, I believe, is what they said, or maybe first. I have honestly, all the farmers around here, all the old farmers would always say, "Ain't no need to start in the garden before." Actually, nobody plants anything until Good Friday. You don't even put your potatoes in the ground around here. That's the way most people do it. And then a lot of the old farmers just say wait till the 1st of May because
Yep.
the ground's got to warm up, and especially when you're doing seed. Now you got your transplants, but you still don't want them out till that ground's warm. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's what everybody says around here too. But they say Mother's Day. Wait till Mother's Day, mid-May, and then you're good to go. But yeah, same thing here. A lot of the old timers, they won't even start anything until mid-May, and then they'll usually just put seeds in the ground. But we always like to try to get a leg up. And I was saying earlier, last year we put plants in the ground in mid-April, and they did great. But it was because those really cold nights, we saw them coming, and we put row covers over top, and I think that helped out just enough. Some of the edges of the leaves were damaged, but other than that, everything did all right. Hey, we got gathered together here. Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is that
How
Glenn?
are you guys this morning? Yep.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Glenn. Glad you're here with us.
Yeah. Just thought I'd jump on here. This one's been going on a little while.
Yep. We've been going for let's see, almost an hour and a half. Yeah.
You was up and going early this morning, wasn't you, Nick?
Yes, sir. We don't participate in any of that daylight savings time here in Arizona, so we're on the Pacific time zone now. And yeah, I guess I heard in the Senate, I guess they put forth a bill to just keep daylight savings time for the whole country and not change it anymore. Did you guys hear about that at all?
Well, I think they've been tossing it around for a while up there, hadn't they?
Yeah.
I think they put up a bill, I think it was yesterday. They said, this whole year it'll be the same, but I guess in 2023 we might not be switching back in the fall.
That'd be fine with me. I'm still trying to catch up from it anyway.
I know, right?
That's the truth.
It's hard to get used to it when you're used to that extra hour of sleep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's nice here in Arizona. I never change our clocks. Unless the power goes out, I'm never messing with the clocks. It's great.
Yeah. I wish we didn't have to.
I'm gonna jump down and let you chat here, and I gotta get back to work, but I'll be listening.
All right, Zombie Prepper. Thanks for coming up. So what you got going on, Glenn?
Oh, just sitting out here looking at the pond this morning, listening to the birds and stuff. Got the chores done and getting ready to go out and check the grow room here in a little bit and pull the covers off of everything and see what seeds we got that need to come out from underneath the moisture cover and just go under the grow lights now. So
Yep. Nice. Well, I'm sorry you have to sit out there in the sunshine looking at the pond and watching the birds fly by. That sounds horrible.
It's pretty terrible. Jessica's over here too this morning. She didn't want me to put her on, but there's Jessica.
Good morning, Jessica.
Hi.
And there's the view.
Oh, beautiful.
So we got some good weather today. It's not too bad. We enjoy it. So
yeah, well, that Jessica sounds like Danielle. If I did that though, I'd be in the doghouse for sure. But you better watch yourself there, Glenn.
Yeah, she gets a little shy on the camera a little bit when it's alive. Anyways.
Yeah.
We tried to do a couple of lives and didn't have for some reason just didn't get many people to show up on it. So we kind of got out of them after about 15 minutes when there was only like one person. I think who was it that the Beagle, Krubby the Beagle got on there, I think one time, but didn't have much luck. And we kind of talked about that yesterday a little bit on Mr. Boots and Bounty's live.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
But trying to get with Chuck and Belinda sometime to go on with them sometime too. So
yeah, well, the only advice I can give you, I realized that most people went live at night, and it seemed like they had a lot of people joining them. But my nights are full. I'm totally booked up with stuff. We got kids and we got Bible studies and we got all kinds of other stuff going on. And so I said, I ain't going to do that. I'm just going to get up early in the morning before everybody else and go live. And if nobody shows up, well, at least I tried. But I just kept doing it on Thursday morning, and lo and behold, it gained traction after a while. And you know what? Sometimes, in fact, in the early days, I think it was back in October that I started doing live streams for the first time. But in those days, I don't think anybody joined for the first half an hour or something. And I didn't know what I was talking about, just to myself, In fact, I thought I'm just going to pull this thing down as soon as I finish, But then a couple people started joining, and then people realized, okay, this is when Nick is going live on Thursday mornings. And then it just kind of became a habit for a lot of people. And that's what that's my only experience, but that's what I'd recommend doing, is just pick a time, pick a day, and just keep at it. And eventually people whose schedules line up with that, they'll join you.
So I guess that's what we're going to have to do, because it is pretty awkward when you're just sitting there talking to yourself.
Yeah, it's really awkward. Yeah, but it's one of those things that you just kind of gotta grin and bear it for a while, and then after a while, people join you. So
yeah. Well, I just want to jump on, say hi, so you guys can at least put a face with us, other than just the YouTube channel. But I think we're going to run and look at the grow room and check the plants and shoot a couple videos here in just a little bit.
Excellent. So, well, I can't wait to see those videos you were talking about earlier on the chat. So put them up there, and we'll share you out on our community tab too, Glenn.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thanks, Nick. You guys have a good one.
All right. Have a good one. All right. That was fun talking to Glenn and seeing Jessica for a moment. That was great. We are still on. Yeah, I figured I'd keep this one going for a little bit. But sent before Congress by Senator Rubio. Yeah. We'll keep chatting about what we've got going on here. I think a lot of you probably heard about it, but we did get our incubator. It came on Saturday, and we also, yeah, good. Subscribe to Glenn. That's great. The Gossmania Homestead. Good morning. We're glad that you're here. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Yeah, so our incubator came on Saturday, and it's mostly going to be incubating quail eggs. We got 50 quail eggs that should be here maybe today. We thought they were arriving yesterday, but they are coming from Southwest Game Birds. They're just south of us a couple hours, and we're looking forward to raising those quail, both for eggs and meat. And that should go well. We'll bring you guys along for the journey, of course, with that. But we already started filming the incubator video. We did unboxing of it, and we've got it stabilized to the right temperature. So now I can talk about that in a video and share our experience with that incubator. It's a Barato Real 24 automatic, and so it has an egg turner in it, and it can do 24 chicken, duck, turkey, or goose eggs, and it can do 96 quail eggs. So we're looking forward to seeing how well it works. And we got the temperature and humidity stabilized, so I've got that part figured out. Yeah, Gossmania says I gotta get outside and get some more plants in the ground, and get the medicinal garden and raised bed area, and you got the Nurture Right 360. Yeah, we considered the Nurture Right 360, and we did a lot of research. And thanks for putting up Goss Media's um, YouTube channel, Jesse. Appreciate that. But yeah, we went with the Barato. We bought it from Premier One, and Premier One shipped it out right away. We've been having a lot of shipping issues, though. I don't know about you guys in your part of the country, but lately stuff has been scheduled to get here, and then like the incubator was supposed to get here. I think it shipped on a Monday, and then the shipping is through FedEx, and the shipping said it arrived to Kansas City, Missouri on Tuesday, and then it just stopped. No more updates. And it told me it was going to be here on Wednesday or Thursday, I think, and then it didn't come until Saturday, which was kind of crazy. But I guess that's kind of normal for a lot of people. If you guys have had shipping issues, let me know in a comment in the chat. But um, so that was kind of wild. And then these quail eggs that are coming. We got the jumbo brown Coturnix quail eggs from, like I said, Southwest Game Birds. And so they're a little bit bigger than the regular Coturnix quail, but they shipped out on the 15th, and they said that they should have been here yesterday by 9 p.m. USPS. And nope, we didn't get email yesterday. And then now it's saying not today, but Friday. So I don't know when it's going to come. Maybe it'll be here by Saturday. But the eggs, it's kind of important that they actually get here. But Southwest Game Birds, they say, if you have any hatch rate issues, or if you got shipping issues, they'll make it right. So we'll see how that goes too. So we'll let you know how the incubator works out, how buying eggs from Southwest Game Birds works out, and we're looking forward to starting our quail journey. There's a lot of people who've gone before us and have provided a lot of their wisdom through their experience, and we're kind of going off of what has worked for a lot of people out there, and kind of choosing our own way forward based on a variety of different people's wisdom and experience. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. We're probably going to be hatching out chicken eggs in the future, maybe even some turkey eggs. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's exciting. It's an exciting time. We can't wait to watch quail hatch. We haven't done that since we raised leopard geckos as a business and shipped those all over the country through FedEx. So that, if you guys ever want to hear stories about that, let me know. We had 200 leopard geckos in our spare room at one time back in 2011 or 2012. Did that for about 5 years. Pure Pondering says, we have 3 chicks that successfully hatched this week. Congratulations, that's awesome. Had one that hatched while we were away from home and drowned in the water channel. Oh no, that's really sad. Some that didn't finish breaking through. Yeah, I wonder. Let us know if you know or you suspect a certain thing. I hear temperature issues and humidity issues are usually suspect for those that don't break through, but sometimes it's not that. So, Gossmania Homestead says temperature and humidity is everything when it comes to success rate. That's what I've heard. Yeah, from all of our research, that's what we keep hearing. And from hatching leopard geckos, I can tell you that too high of a humidity was often our issue with those. So should get going. Need to get something done today. Yeah, Leanne, I understand 100%. I'm gonna need to get going here pretty soon too. It's 7:30 here in Arizona, the Pacific time, daylight savings time. Scout, you want to say hi to the people? Say hi to the people. You said there's no people here. It's just your computer. Being weird and talking to the computer again, Dad. Huh. Oh, Scout. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yep. Scout is a great dog. I wish we could show you more of him. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to show you more of Scout, but he's a good boy. Hi. Hi. After we got Scout when he was 3 months old, him and I spent a lot of time together. And a lot of the things I was doing before, I stopped doing and just spent time with this dog. He's a good dog. And, he spends a lot of time with me, especially in the morning. He likes to wake up early with me, and yeah, we have coffee together. I'm out of coffee. Oh, I have a little bit of coffee. Do you want some? You want some? Yes. He knows if he sits, he'll get coffee. All right, there you go. Got one little bit of coffee. Almost all out. Want one more? Yes. There you go. That's all you get. That's all you get. Good boy. Going to tweak the incubator for the next batch. Put sponges in the water channel. See how. Yeah, I've heard about people putting sponges in there to hold the humidity. Love to hear how that goes for you. That sounds good. We were at 16% humidity in the house, and we got up to 45. But yeah, we'll have to experiment with the humidity as it goes up and down. And yeah, Southwest Game Birds does. I think they only do quail, but I could be wrong about that. That's all I looked at on their website. But they also sell frozen quail. They actually sell it to like zoos and aquariums, nonprofits that have carnivore animals and things like that. Pure Pondering says we had a package from my daughter that left Central Texas. Was supposed to be here next Monday. Went to Chicago. Oh man. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Jesse. Yeah, there you go. Southwest Game Birds. They got some good information on there. And they really know their stuff when it comes to genetics, it seems. So, are you talking Gossmania Homestead? Are you talking about quail or are you talking about chicken eggs that you'll be ordering? Leanne could come help at the office, huh? You need some help at the office. I know everybody's short staffed, it seems like right now. I know we are at my work. I have my own barred rocks I hatch often. Nice. my own barnyard mixes. Yeah. There, no, there's not much meat on a gecko at all, Jesse. I would not recommend raising geckos for meat. That's for sure. Now, the breakthrough problem, if they start in the middle of the egg, not at the end, they'll have trouble. Okay, that makes sense. They do in the middle of the egg, more likely to drown in their own fluid. Yeah, okay. Yes, we hatched them for for Geico's insurance industry. No, yeah, they're just pets. People love them as pets. They're nocturnal, so people who are up at night really like them. The interesting thing about geckos is that they like to bask on exactly uh, 98, 99 degrees. So our body temperature is just about perfect for geckos to hang out. So it looks like they like to hang out with you. Hey, we've got a guest who's coming up right now. And Dale, good morning.
Hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you great. Thanks for
Awesome.
coming up.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hey, and that yes, these Thursday mornings have become a routine for me too, to be able to be here and visit with you.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. I enjoy your personality so much, Andel, as so many others do. I see people commenting about it all the time. It's a ray of sunshine in all of our lives to have you in it.
Yeah, I was watching Mr. Boots and Bounty last night, and Casey said, "Oh, I just love her voice," and he said, "She's really, really sweet," and sometimes I can't take it. I had to laugh. We're all for not everybody, kind of thing. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
We still love each other. It's all good.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, looks like you've got wonderful weather out there today.
I do. Oh, gosh, y'all. I see if I can move you without losing you. Now, this is our back porch. And, well, you can't really see through the screen, but there's a creek back there.
Oh,
nice. And we have geese and so forth. That's our land of plenty.
Beautiful.
Back in the back, which it's kind of empty right now. And but there's the creek.
Oh, that's lovely.
Wow.
Yeah.
We live in a little neighborhood. Worth and I have an acre of land. And honestly, being retired, that's all we want to look after.
Yeah.
So we can grow what we want to out here. And we live in the corner of a cul-de-sac. So it's kind of private. You stay in the backyard. Unless you're filming. If you're filming, the neighbors might be out in the yard. And
Yep.
I'm still a little embarrassed about that part.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, we have some kids that are next door and some retired people on the other side of us, and I understand about that 100%. Sometimes we just say it's not going to happen now. We need to wait till later.
I try to switch to half a dozen different places to hide from them. So anyway, how are you doing this morning, Nick? I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, likewise. And I am doing well aside from my allergies. I don't know if it shows up, but my eyes are all puffy and they're sticky, and I can't breathe through my nose, and my ears itch, and it's horrible. But aside from that, I'll tell you what, I don't have anything to complain about, and life is good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Well, if you don't mind, I did want to say, just let your audience know that I am going to be having something that might be fun for them on one of my Tuesdays. It's going to be March the 29th, and I'm going to have a great big giveaway. Give away 10 prizes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I can't wait for that. March 29th?
March 29th. It's Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock Eastern time.
Okay.
But there'll be big stuff. I mean, what I'm going to do is get a list from Amazon of $20 or less, and then I'll get it shipped directly to them. So it would have to be someone that could receive Amazon.
Okay.
And
Sure.
so I don't know about. I was asking Brampton Gardner the other day, and she said yes, that in Canada they can receive Amazon gifts. So that's good. Oh, you puppy doggy.
There's Scout. He wants to be
Yeah.
part of the show. I don't know if you can see on his ear, Danielle got a bunch of egg on him the other day because he was in the kitchen trying to get up in the I don't know what she was making, some baked good that she was making, and he got egg right on his whole head. So
Oh my gosh.
that's Scout for you. He's always got to be right in the middle of everything.
It doesn't seem to bother him.
Yeah.
We are babysitting for our grand dogs. Our daughter and son-in-law are out of town, and so we have their 3 dogs here.
Oh wow.
And we have 1 dog, so we have 4 dogs in the house. But it's been
4
an interesting
dogs.
week. Yes.
Wow. Well, we're scheduled to take care of my parents' dog. They got a big golden retriever, and when we have our 2 dogs and him in our house, it's a lot with 3 dogs. But I can't imagine 4 dogs. That's got to be a lot.
It is. The 2 bigger ones of theirs have little collars, distance collars, shock collars.
Yeah.
And so they can't go out of a certain range because we don't have a fenced-in yard.
Yeah.
And then they have a little foo-foo bunny, a little, what I call her bunny, but it's a little toy poodle that she's a baby. So she's just wild. She's just everywhere, going all the time. And then we have a little miniature long-haired Dotson, and he does not appreciate the company. He just,
really?
He likes to be a single dog. So he's adjusting. I keep promising him they do go home. They will go home. It'll be all right.
Well, that's how Scout is when my parents' dog comes over. He tells him everywhere he needs to be and everywhere he can't be in our house. And we have to tell him, hey, just take it easy. You know, he's not going to be here forever.
Right.
Be nice to him. But my parents, they really want to get a long-haired dachshund. They're hoping to get one sometime. And my mom keeps saying she loves Dolly Parton and she wants to name that little dachshund Dolly whenever she gets it. So.
Well, I can tell you, he's about 13, and he's a faithful dog. They are a 1 or 2 person dog, but he is a faithful dog. So I had a question for your audience, for everybody that's in the chat. I am currently, and I do some things just because it's YouTube see, YouTube do kind of thing.
Yep.
Because I'm trying to grow as many herbs as I possibly can so that I can have my own medicine cabinet and spices and things. I think that's very important, and it's something that it's not something you do overnight. You have to plan ahead for that. And so that's what I'm trying this year, is to grow more and more spices and herbs for medicinal purposes. Allegedly. You're supposed to say allegedly because YouTube doesn't like that.
Right.
But right this minute, I have in the dehydrator some orange peels, and I'm doing it because I heard you're supposed to do that.
Dehydrating orange peels.
Yeah, so I'm going to dehydrate them. I know that you can use them as air freshener in your home and some skin scrubs and things like that. Now, I can't see the chat on here, but if anyone in here has any other ideas, I just didn't want to waste them. We don't have chickens to throw them to. Oh, good.
Yeah,
so she's working on a medicinal garden. Yep. I think it's really important. And I need to learn. I'm learning as we go. Oh, let's see. You can always see what I'm growing on my page. I'll be happy to help. Okay, great. I'll be over there to check you out.
You can put those orange peels in teas too. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen them in like a potpourri mix, right? Those dried citrus peels before. So I know what you're talking about with the, fragrance.
Well, I think we can cook with them also with the powder. in like some fruity dishes and things like that. But
Yeah, that sounds.
even on turkeys or chickens.
Yeah, well, I know there's, like lemon zest and things like that, right? That people use in recipes. I'm sure it'd be pretty similar to that. So
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? I don't know. I'm gonna try.
yeah, well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you learn about that. That sounds good. Well,
Good.
Jesse put this up. Check out Ann March 29th giveaway Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern. 10, is that right? 11
Yeah,
a.m.
that's perfect. 11 a.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a big deal, and I'm probably going to bug people to death. I just hit 1,000 subscribers last week. I didn't have any idea that was going to happen. I was in the 900s, and I figured it would be a couple of months. But our wonderful community, just about everywhere I turned, they were talking about coming and saying hi and subscribing and getting me over 1,000. And in like 2 days, it happened. I appreciate it so much that I wanted to give back. And so that's what this is about, is giving back and saying thank you.
That's awesome. Well, I know exactly what you're talking about. We were real close to 1,000, and it happened just like you said in February, early February. It was going to be my birthday, and I mentioned that to people, and people said, "Oh, let's get Nick over 1,000 for his birthday." And I thought, no, there's no chance
way.
that's going to happen. And sure enough, everybody rallied and supported us, and I just. It's such a great community that we have here.
It is.
I can't get enough of it. It's so great.
That's the truth. That is the truth. I just let's see. You'll never throw away an orange peel after seeing this. Okay, I'll go back, Jesse, and check that link out. Excuse me. And
Chuck says, "Congratulations on 1K, Andale."
Thank you, Chuck. It was not me. I mean, you feel like up until that point, maybe you kind of worked to get some of those numbers, but it was totally our community that pushed me over that. Absolutely. It was completely the community, and I just love it so much.
Same here, Gossmania Homestead. Love it. Absolutely. Oh, Jesse, the jokester here, says, "And I'll go ahead and send you my address so you can send me my gift."
That's Ransom for putting up links, because Jesse is everywhere, puts everybody's links up. So he's going to be holding my link back for ransom of the gift. You go ahead and do that, Jesse.
Jesse is amazing. That is for sure. Well,
he's so wonderful.
Tiny Tim's recommending Ark Wildman Survival as a great channel for medicinal type of herbs and things like that.
Yes, so. Tiny Tim. I have been watching Ark Wildman. I've been watching him. And every time I think I have a handle on herbs that I've never heard of, he comes up with these things that I'm going, what's that? What's that? I got to get that.
Well, my wife, Danielle, she loves finding out about which herbs to plant to keep pests away from her garden.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we've done that a little bit, and she's planted, I think, mint and rosemary and I forget what else, lavender around our chicken coop.
Yes.
And I forget what that keeps away, maybe mice or something. But
it does. It keeps away some other animals and things. I just bought the lavender and also rosemary, and I have heard to plant mint around your garden. It helps keep deer away. And I've been able to keep the deer away with Irish Spring soap pretty much out here.
Okay.
Little chunks of Irish Spring soap has deterred them, but this is one of the little fluff bunnies. This is Molly. And this is Molly, and she's a mess. But
Molly?
she's a little poodle. And there was something that, we had a groundhog that liked Irish Spring soap, apparently.
Oh, really?
he came and nibbled on our collards and our cabbage, and I didn't appreciate that not one little bit.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, let's see. Gossmania says marigolds are awesome for insect pests. Yeah, we plant those all around the garden for
Yes.
sure. And let's see. Pure Pondering says, Anne, have you tried holy basil yet? I grew it for the first time last year, and the fragrance as the breeze blew across it was absolutely heavenly.
I have some sprouting right now. I have some lemon basil out front that came back beautifully this year that I planted last year. But yeah, that holy basil, man, I'm hoping, it's this big right now in the little seed pods.
Yeah. I grew a lot of basil. I was talking about it earlier, but I grew it in the garage, and I thought it would last, but we got real low temperatures, and the garage couldn't stay warm enough, and so it all died back. And that was a bummer, but you got to try it, otherwise you never know.
That's right.
So, yeah, Jesse put up a link to 10 organic ways to control pests in the garden. So I'll have to check that out after the live stream's over too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out your links, Jesse. Those are wonderful.
Yeah. I agree.
This is the first winter because in the past, what we've done when the garden is done in the fall is just clean it up and clear it out and it's done. And we don't grow again until the spring.
Yep.
But this winter, we've been able to grow inside with Broke Farmer and Turf Therapy and Lime Crest, Family Garden, and Eco Neighbor. All had a challenge out there of a 5-gallon bucket for the MIG Grow Off 2022.
Yeah, yep.
And so we're all competing of what we can grow in a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh,
and I had
great.
a friend of mine that sent me, just out of the blue, a grow light, which was very kind. And that thing, I had to laugh because when I turned it on, I've never used one before. And when I turned it on, you could see, I'm sure Mars could see the light of this grow light. And I didn't know what I was doing, so I had it on high, I mean,
Yeah.
What do? You turn it on, turn it all the way on. Some is good, but a lot is better. And so I was sharing with my team that sauce, and they were all laughing, going, Ann, no, turn that bad boy down. Turn it down right now.
Well, it's nice that you have more than enough light, right? It's better than not having enough light, that's for sure.
It's great. And I've learned so much and feel so much more confident because you think, if things go south during the winter time, and we've prepared as much as we can, but you want to continue to, refill that food and those things. I thought, well, dang, all during the winter, we wouldn't have any food to put in there.
Right.
Now we can. So
yeah, that's great. We got grow lights this year too, and like I said, we put them in the garage, and it's a little cold in there. I'm trying to figure out what we could do next year to keep stuff growing all winter long. But like I said, it's an experiment and it's fun. Laura from Hedgehog's Homestead's in the house now. That's great.
Hey, Laura, Hedgehog Homestead. She just moved and is in a big adventure.
Yeah, did you see their fire video that they put up? They put up a part 1 and part 2. They had a huge fire going on their property. I guess it was to control like the weeds and all the things, but they got a big property and it looked like a big fire. I guess they got a burn permit for it, so that was good. But anyway, I was watching that and going, wow, I don't know, that seems a little risky. Here in Arizona, we get a fire here and everything's dry. But anyhow, I liked watching about that because that didn't seem like anything we would do here.
Yeah, I have enjoyed watching her as well. Sorry, all my dogs are visiting.
That's your dog right there, huh?
This is Brownie. This is our little foo-foo bunny. He's put off by all these other pets being here. But anyway.
It's going to be okay, Brownie. It's going to be okay.
It's going to be all right.
They're not there permanently.
That's right. So, we had a underground fire, not like Arizona and California or anything like that.
Yeah.
But in our area, I'm about an hour inland from the Outer Banks of North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
And there was a fire where peat moss underground. It was almost like, some fertilizer will catch itself on fire.
Right. Yep.
And that's what happened. And it was,
Oh, wow.
it was underground. Brownie. Sorry. And, well.
Sounds like my house, Ann.
Yeah, sorry about that. There's the little foo-foo bunny. Anyway, real quick, and then I'm going to get down because the dogs are raising Cain. That peat moss burned for months, and they couldn't get it because it was underground burning.
Wow.
And it was a big deal here with all the smoke and stuff. I'm going to go because the dogs are going crazy.
Scout's coming over to see who's barking.
I bet everybody's dogs in the chat are barking. It was great to see you. Sorry about the disturbance. But
You too, Ann Dale. Thanks for coming up.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, that was great having Ann Dale on. Well, Scout, you're still in the show here, buddy. You're still in the show. I can't even see the comments. Hey, we got Big Matt. Outdoors with Big Matt's here. Hey, Big Matt. I think you got here just in time, Matt, because I'm probably not going to be on too much longer. It's 8:01 over here. I got to get to work. So, man, I'm so appreciative of all you being in here. Oh, hey, no worries, Andale. It was so great having you on. Thanks for coming up. That was really enjoyable. And I can't believe peat moss was on fire underground for months. That sounds like a science fiction novel or something. But I can understand because compost piles can catch on fire, and they catch on fire inside, not on top. And then it spreads. But that's wild. Yeah, I never thought peat moss could catch on fire underground, but now I know. So thanks for sharing that with us. Yeah, Jesse posted that up again, and Dale's giveaway. So everybody stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to that. That is amazing. We have such an amazing community. So I'm so blessed by all of you, and I'm so thankful that that you all are here and spend time with me each and every week here on Thursday mornings when we do our live from Arizona. Connect and grow, right? That's the point. And it's great to be connected to all of you and to help you grow your channels. Scout here is not going to let me go until I get off of the live stream, so I better go. Anyway, I'm Nick from Arizona Highland Homestead. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We'll have more videos for you real soon. Bye for now. God bless y'all.